Hey friends on YouTube, Erica Hammond here with type 1 diabetes for 25 years. I would like to help people with type 1 diabetes or type 2 live a happy and healthy lifestyle. And today's video is going to be about my top 10 foods that I would jumpstart into keto dieting with. Keto is amazing for diabetics because of how it levels out your blood sugars and makes you feel so much better. So I just went through a 5-day fast and lost 9 pounds, which was really nice. But as said in a previous video, I wouldn't fast for more than 3 days knowing what I do now, because it's just staying low for too long. As a type 1 diabetic, our bodies are different. We don't process things the same way. We can't react the same way. So I would say if you're really going to try it, first of all, start by going to 1 meal a day. You know, limit yourself down to 2 meals, and then after a little while go down to 1 meal a day, and then you can start fasting. I jumped in way too soon and went from 2 good meals a day to fasting for 5 days, and that was nuts. I should have gone down to 1 meal. Anyhow, lesson learned, and these are my top 10 foods to jump right into keto with. So the first one I have written down is veggies. Tons of green veggies. Have kale and spinach for salads on hand. And have like zucchini and broccoli and cauliflower. Those were my top 5 veggies to have on hand. And those count for one of my items. And then my next item would be nuts, because nuts are like a huge source of vitamins for me and fat. And even though they're high in protein, and you can overdo it on the protein if you're really trying to be keto, but macadamias are more high in fat than the other nuts. So macadamias are amazing, but I actually just use all nuts because I feel like they're all important. Walnuts are an especially good one. I use them on my salads and as a snack, and they're just such an amazing thing to have on the go. So veggies and nuts are my top things I use on keto. The next top one is avocado. You just have to have avocado in your house all the time when you're on keto, because it's, number one, it's really healthy for you. It's high fat. It's got protein in it. It's great for your brain. So satisfying and just so healthy to have avocado every single day. I like to have an avocado with a fried egg on top, even, or 2. So avocado is my definite top item to have on hand. Also, my next item would be butter. You can slather butter on everything. You steam your veggies, you slather butter on them. And it's not just like a teaspoon of butter. You can put butter on your stuff and it makes you feel amazing. And I was listening to a YouTube video by Dr. Naram, and he said to make ghee out of butter, and that is an amazing medicine for people that I've studied about, and he talks all about it in his videos, and that's just basically clarified butter, but he in one of his videos he explains how to make ghee. So butter, butter, butter on everything, and it's wonderful. And if you want to make some like flax keto bread, you can slather like a half an inch of butter on there if you want. The next thing is cream, heavy whipping cream. I'm lucky enough to live where I can get real organic cream from a cow and not have to buy it from the store. So I'm really lucky that way. And I am constantly making myself putting cream in. I like to whip cream and put it on things, and then I also love to make myself a little treat of ice and cream and some vanilla or any flavoring you like, and a little stevia, and blend it up, and it's kind of like a little shake. And so I love that. That's my favorite treat on keto. So after cream is olive oil, coconut oil. So both of those actually are just really amazing to have on hand. You can put them on anything. You can spread coconut oil on your bread if you want. You can put coconut oil on like your fish and it tastes amazing. You can put olive oil on your salads and squeeze some lemon on there and make any kind of dressing you want with salad. with olive oil for salad. And then my next item is bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. I love the smell of bacon. I love the taste of bacon. I mean, who doesn't love bacon? So I have bacon cooked up on hand in the fridge so I can just grab a piece whenever I start to feel like anxiously hungry. So bacon is great for satisfying, tastes great. It's just like one of those cheap foods. And I'm just surprised that I eat bacon so much because I used to think, oh, it's fattening. Oh no, those of us that grew up in the time era where the government was trying to get us to believe that fat was the devil and we couldn't eat fat. And they were wrong. Now we're all suffering from diseases because we went low fat, high carb, and we're all struggling from it. So now I'm eating a lot of fat and I feel much better. So your brain likes fat better too, to think. After bacon is eggs. If you can get homegrown organic eggs, that's better, or brown eggs, that's better. But if not, just eggs. And the yolks actually affect your blood sugar less than the yolk and the white. I was listening to a YouTube video by Dr. Berg, and he was telling the effects of different kinds of keto foods on blood sugar and insulin. And if you just have the yolk of an egg, it's far less provocative of insulin than egg and egg white. So the whites actually probably have a higher content of protein, so they probably convert to more sugar, so you have more insulin. So eggs are great. And then I would say fish. I love fish and chicken, and red meat is great to have on hand. Just don't slim on the fat. Always have fat with it. Slather some butter on that fish. Slather some butter on your steak. Slather some butter on your eggs. Anything. And then the last thing I like to have is green tea on hand. Green tea has been really refreshing for me in the morning, and usually I'll have some mint tea with it as well. The last thing I'd like to leave you with is something I learned from the Wakaya way of doing keto, and that is having turmeric, ginger, and I like adding a little cayenne too. Those kind of boost your fat burning, and I feel like they've really helped me feel more healthy because turmeric is great for everything. Ginger's great for digestion, and they all kind of speed up your metabolism. So those are the top things that I would have to start with keto, and I hope that you enjoy this video. And if you like it, please subscribe and tell your friends about it, and have a wonderful night.